Hello, I'm Dr. Edward Langley.
Are you waking up in the middle of the night with painful leg cramps? Or maybe you're just finding it harder to move around because your muscles feel stiff. Well, I have some good news for you. The right foods can actually help relax your muscles, improve your circulation, and even stop those cramps before they start. Today, I want to share the top 3 superfoods that can help you stay cramp-free, keep your muscles strong, and maintain better mobility. So, please listen closely, because these nutrition tips really can make a difference. Let's start with eggs. Among all the foods that are good for your muscles, eggs really stand out. They're packed with essential vitamins and minerals. But how exactly do eggs help with leg cramps in older adults?
Let's take a closer look.
Muscle fatigue is a major cause of cramps, and protein is so important for repairing and maintaining your muscles. As we get older, we often experience muscle loss. It's a natural part of aging, and that can make us more likely to have cramps and feel weak. Eggs are a complete protein source, which means they contain all 9 of the essential amino acids your body needs. Just one large egg provides about 6 grams of high-quality protein, which can help rebuild those muscle fibers and reduce that tired feeling. Eggs can also enhance how efficiently your muscles contract, reducing how often you get cramps. So, including eggs in your diet supports muscle strength and endurance, making those painful cramps less likely. And what about vitamin D in eggs? How does that help with calcium absorption and muscle function? Well, vitamin D is vital for absorbing calcium and for muscle contraction. Without enough vitamin D, you might experience muscle weakness, cramps, or even chronic pain. Research has shown that older adults with a vitamin D deficiency tend to have more frequent and severe leg cramps. Egg yolks naturally contain vitamin D, which supports both bone and muscle health. Now, getting sunlight is the best way to produce vitamin D, but many of us are spending less time outdoors these days, making dietary sources really important. Eating eggs can help you maintain healthy vitamin D levels, reducing your risk of cramps. Can eating eggs regularly actually prevent those muscle cramps related to vitamin D deficiency? Yes, it can help, but your diet alone might not be enough. One egg contains about 40 international units of vitamin D, but the daily recommendation for us as seniors is 800 to 1,000 international units. To get the most vitamin D, try pairing your eggs with fortified dairy products like milk or yogurt, or with fatty fish like salmon or sardines. And if your levels are low, talk to your doctor about a vitamin D supplement. Also, try to spend some time outdoors to get natural vitamin D from the sun. While eggs are helpful, combining them with other sources will give you the best chance of keeping your muscles and bones healthy and reducing those cramp episodes. Vitamin B12 also plays a direct role in how your nerves function. When B12 levels are low, nerve signals can become impaired, leading to muscle spasms, tingling, and cramping. Eggs help protect your nerve health by providing B12 and choline, which work together to support the insulation around your nerves, the myelin sheath. This improves communication between your muscles and nerves, ensuring smooth contraction and relaxation. It can even prevent neuropathy-related cramps, which are common in people with diabetes and seniors in general. So, eating eggs regularly supports nerve integrity, helping to reduce those misfired signals that lead to muscle cramps. Are older adults more prone to muscle cramps if they have low B12 levels? And how can eggs help with that? Yes, we're more vulnerable to B12 deficiency as we get older because our bodies produce less stomach acid, which limits B12 absorption. Also, some common medications, like metformin for diabetes or acid reflux drugs, can deplete B12 levels. And sometimes, we just don't eat as many animal-based foods because of dietary restrictions. B12 deficiency can cause frequent muscle cramps and weakness, as well as nerve damage that leads to burning, numbness, or tingling sensations. It can also lead to anemia, which reduces the oxygen supply to your muscles. Eggs are a very senior-friendly source of B12. They're easy to digest and a simple way to help prevent these cramp-inducing deficiencies. While meat, fish, and dairy are excellent B12 sources, eggs offer a lower-fat alternative to red meat and are often easier to digest for those of us with weaker digestion. They provide a rich combination of protein and vitamins, not just B12. For vegetarians who eat dairy but avoid meat, eggs are one of the best ways to maintain healthy B12 levels. Now, how many eggs per week should we eat to support muscle health without worrying too much about cholesterol? Research now confirms that moderate egg consumption, about 6 to 7 eggs per week, is safe for most people and doesn't significantly impact cholesterol levels in healthy seniors. Of course, if you have heart conditions or high cholesterol, it's always best to talk to your doctor. But even then, replacing processed meats with eggs can still be a heart-healthy choice. Can eggs help reduce those nighttime leg cramps?
Yes, they can.
Nocturnal leg cramps are often linked to poor muscle recovery, electrolyte imbalances, and nerve dysfunction. Since eggs provide protein for muscle repair, B12 for nerve protection, and vitamin D and calcium for muscle function, including them in your evening meal or breakfast can help balance those nutrients and support overnight muscle recovery, reducing those nighttime cramps. Of course, some of us may need to adjust our egg intake based on specific health conditions. If you have kidney disease, you might need to limit your protein intake, so talk to your doctor. If you have high cholesterol, you can eat egg whites instead of whole eggs. And if you have diabetes, be sure to pair your eggs with fiber-rich foods like vegetables and whole grains for better blood sugar control. But for most older adults, eggs are a highly beneficial food that supports muscle, nerve, and overall health. To get the most benefit, try to eat eggs regularly, 6 to 7 per week, and pair them with other nutrient-dense foods like leafy greens, dairy, and nuts. And don't forget to stay hydrated and maintain a balanced electrolyte intake. If you're looking for a natural way to reduce muscle cramps, eggs are a simple and effective addition to your diet. So, next time you're preparing breakfast, consider adding an egg to your plate. It really is one of the best choices for your muscle health. Now, let's talk about bananas. Potassium is an essential mineral for muscle contractions, nerve signaling, and fluid balance. When potassium levels drop too low, that's a condition called hypokalemia. Your muscles become more prone to spasms and cramps. Bananas are one of the best natural sources of potassium. One medium banana contains about 420 milligrams, which is about 12% of the recommended daily intake. By maintaining proper potassium levels, bananas help regulate muscle contractions and prevent spasms. They also ensure smooth nerve communication for muscle control and balance fluid levels, reducing dehydration-related cramps. For us seniors, eating 1 to 2 bananas daily can really help reduce how often we experience muscle cramps. So, what happens when potassium levels are too low, and how does that contribute to muscle cramps? Well, potassium helps transmit electrical signals between your nerves and muscles. When potassium levels drop, your muscles become overly excitable, leading to frequent cramping. Nerve signals also become disrupted, increasing the risk of involuntary muscle contractions. And your cells lose their ability to balance fluids, causing muscle stiffness. Studies have shown that seniors are at a higher risk for potassium deficiency because of reduced appetite or poor dietary intake, medication side effects, for example, diuretics for blood pressure, and excessive sweating or dehydration. By including bananas in your diet, you can naturally replenish potassium levels and support normal muscle function. Magnesium is another crucial mineral for muscle relaxation and nerve function. It helps reduce muscle excitability, preventing those sudden cramps, and supports ATP production, providing energy for muscle contractions. It also helps regulate the balance of calcium and potassium, which is essential for proper muscle function. Each banana contains about 32 milligrams of magnesium, which contributes to preventing muscle tightness and spasms. Since many of us don't get enough magnesium, eating bananas along with other magnesium-rich foods like nuts and leafy greens can help reduce muscle cramping and improve recovery. Those nocturnal leg cramps, the ones that occur at night, are often linked to electrolyte imbalances, low potassium or magnesium, poor circulation, and dehydration. Since bananas contain potassium, magnesium, and hydration-supporting carbohydrates, eating 1 or 2 bananas an hour or 2 before bed may help relax your muscles, reducing cramp intensity. It can also help balance electrolytes, preventing those nighttime spasms, and support sleep quality by reducing muscle tension. How does vitamin B6 in bananas contribute to nerve function and muscle recovery? Well, vitamin B6 is a key nutrient for a healthy nervous system. It helps regulate neurotransmitters, which control muscle movements, reduces inflammation, helping muscles recover faster after exercise, and improves red blood cell production, ensuring that your muscles receive oxygen efficiently. Each banana provides about 0.4 milligrams of vitamin B6, which is nearly 30% of the daily requirement for seniors. Research has shown that low vitamin B6 levels can lead to increased muscle cramping and spasms due to nerve dysfunction, higher levels of inflammation making muscles more prone to pain and stiffness, and reduced energy production leading to muscle fatigue. A study in 2018 found that seniors with low vitamin B6 intake experienced more frequent leg cramps. Since bananas provide a natural source of vitamin B6, they help prevent nerve-related muscle issues. Bananas also help restore potassium and magnesium levels, reducing electrolyte-related cramps. They provide natural sugars and water, promoting hydration, and balance sodium levels, which is crucial for muscle contraction and relaxation. So, for us seniors, staying hydrated and consuming electrolyte-rich foods like bananas helps keep our muscles functioning smoothly. While bananas support hydration, they should be paired with adequate water intake. If your muscle cramps are due to dehydration, drinking enough water is just as important as eating bananas. For best results, try to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. Eat your bananas with water or coconut water, which also contains electrolytes. By maintaining both fluid and electrolyte balance, you can prevent those dehydration-related muscle cramps. How many bananas should we eat per day to help prevent leg cramps? The ideal intake varies, but generally, 1 banana per day provides enough potassium and magnesium to support muscle health. 2 bananas per day may be beneficial for those who experience frequent muscle cramps. Because bananas are high in natural sugars, if you have diabetes, you should consume them in moderation alongside fiber-rich foods like nuts or whole grains to avoid blood sugar spikes. But for those of us experiencing frequent muscle cramps, eating 1 banana daily, staying hydrated, and maintaining a balanced diet can significantly improve muscle function and reduce cramp frequency. Finally, let's talk about nuts and seeds. While potassium and magnesium-rich foods like bananas and leafy greens are well known for preventing cramps, nuts and seeds are another powerful dietary addition that can significantly improve muscle health and prevent cramping. Packed with magnesium, potassium, protein, and healthy fats, nuts and seeds support muscle relaxation, circulation, and electrolyte balance. Let's explore how almonds, pumpkin seeds, cashews, and other nuts can keep our muscles strong and cramp-free. Many of us don't get enough magnesium, making us more prone to frequent and painful leg cramps. Nuts and seeds are some of the best natural sources of magnesium, making them an easy way to prevent cramps. Just to give you an idea, 1 ounce serving of pumpkin seeds has about 168 milligrams of magnesium, which is 40% of your daily needs. Almonds have about 77 milligrams, and cashews have about 74 milligrams. Eating a small handful of nuts daily can help restore magnesium levels and keep your muscles relaxed and healthy. While bananas are often associated with potassium, many nuts and seeds also provide this important mineral. For example, 1 ounce serving of pistachios has about 290 milligrams of potassium, almonds have about 200 milligrams, and cashews have about 160 milligrams. Electrolytes like magnesium and potassium are lost through sweat, so replenishing them is essential for muscle recovery and cramp prevention. Why are nuts and seeds so great for restoring electrolytes? Well, they're high in both magnesium and potassium, which support muscle recovery. They also contain healthy fats, which reduce muscle inflammation and provide protein, aiding in muscle repair. So, if you experience cramps after physical activity, eating a handful of nuts or adding seeds to your meals can help restore those lost minerals and keep your muscles cramp-free. The healthy fats in nuts and seeds also support blood flow, ensuring that your muscles receive enough oxygen and nutrients to function properly. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in walnuts and flax seeds, reduce muscle inflammation, and monounsaturated fats, found in almonds and cashews, improve circulation, reducing cramp risk. Poor circulation can cause painful leg cramps, especially at night. By consuming nuts regularly, you can improve blood flow and reduce cramping episodes. Can consuming nuts and seeds help reduce inflammation that contributes to muscle fatigue and cramping?
Yes, it can.
Chronic inflammation damages muscle tissue and makes us seniors more prone to cramping and soreness. Nuts and seeds contain antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that reduce oxidative stress in muscles, lower inflammation, allowing for faster muscle recovery, and support long-term muscle health, preventing frequent cramps. So, if you're dealing with chronic muscle pain or arthritis, adding walnuts, flax seeds, and almonds to your diet can provide natural anti-inflammatory benefits. While all nuts and seeds provide valuable nutrients, some are particularly beneficial for muscle health due to their high magnesium, potassium, and protein content. The best nuts and seeds for preventing leg cramps include pumpkin seeds, which are the highest in magnesium, almonds, which are a great source of both magnesium and potassium, pistachios, which are one of the best nuts for potassium, cashews, which are high in magnesium and healthy fats for circulation, and walnuts, which are rich in omega-3s that reduce muscle inflammation. For the best results, try to consume a variety of nuts and seeds to benefit from different muscle-supporting nutrients. How many nuts and seeds should we eat daily to prevent leg cramps? While nuts and seeds are highly nutritious, they're also calorie-dense, so portion control is important. A recommended intake is a small handful, about 1 ounce of nuts per day, which is about 20 almonds or 2 tablespoons of seeds. You can also sprinkle seeds like flax seeds, chia seeds, or pumpkin seeds on your meals for added benefits. The best times to eat nuts and seeds for muscle health are with meals, to help with nutrient absorption and electrolyte balance, before bed, which can reduce nighttime leg cramps by keeping muscles relaxed, and after exercise, to help restore lost electrolytes and aid muscle recovery. By consuming nuts in moderation, you can prevent cramps while maintaining a balanced diet. While nuts and seeds offer many benefits, there are a few things to keep in mind. They're high in calories, so overeating them can lead to weight gain, so portion control is important. Also, salted or processed nuts can have a high sodium content, which can contribute to dehydration, increasing cramp risk. And of course, some people may have nut allergies, so alternative sources of magnesium and potassium should be considered if that's the case. Finally, nuts and seeds are high in fiber, which may cause bloating or discomfort in some of us with sensitive digestion.
The solution?
Choose unsalted, raw, or dry roasted nuts and eat them in moderation to enjoy maximum muscle health benefits without the side effects. So, if you're looking for a natural way to reduce muscle cramps, eating a small handful of nuts or adding seeds to your meals daily can be an easy and delicious way to support your muscle health. I hope this information has been helpful.